Hickoryfest, it should be for that lad. We're going to keep it short and sweet and let him tell you all about himself. You guys all know most of these guys up here, but look, they're a bunch of clowns having a good time at Hickoryfest, and they play so beautifully. Ladies and gentlemen.
The key word being clowns.
Clown. And they love deer meat. By the way, Billy, you didn't get any. We ate it all. Yeah. The Shipe Band.
Well, let me tell you right now, Frank said it's all about the love. And it's all about the love. 1, 2, 3, 4. I always knew just what I wanted. I tried it every step I take. And then one day I met you, baby. You're the kid to shame. I felt my mind was going crazy. You had it spinning like a wheel. But all I know is that this love like some great big deal. It's only love, love in all its splendor. It's just love, warm, sweet and tender. There's no other choice but to surrender as this world goes round. It all comes down to love. Now every day I'm running faster. I ain't got time to catch my breath. There's a life that I've been running after, scares me half to death. And if I could think to know what's better, if I could think to know what's real, but all I know is that this love like some great big deal. It's only love, love in all its splendor. It's just love, warm, sweet and tender. There's no other choice but to surrender as this world goes round. It all comes down to love. Take it, boys. It's only love, love in all its splendor. It's just love, warm, sweet and tender. There's no other choice but to surrender as this world goes round. It all comes down. It must be love, love in all its splendor. It's just love, warm, sweet and tender. There's no other choice but to surrender as this world goes round. It all comes down to love. Must be love. Thank you. There's no other. We could do one more. Believe me, you'll hear me talk way too much. Tonight is all about songs that we used to play with Sue. So that's what we're gonna do.
This one's called Grapes on the Vine. Yep. Yes, sir.
There's songs that birds don't sing to people. There's secrets keep right through to the end. There are heroes who hide until forever, and I'm singing this song for one of them. He's the man that you pass on the road, one with his life on the loose, going neither somewhere or nowhere. He's going without me, without you, for he is this world's constant orphan, traveling out his long time, living on apples and orchards, dying from grapes on the vine. You can find him in big city winters, down where the mission bell cries. And his sorrow, it echoes through summer as he tries to close both his eyes. But he dreams of his railroad existence as if it were some kind of dream, as if the extent of the distance was what his heart would call him. For he is this world's constant orphan, traveling out his long time, living on apples from orchards, dying from grapes on the vine. Yeah. You can find him in Pittsburgh at Christmas, or you can find him in Buffalo in June. And he knows all the back roads between them, like a gypsy knows the moon. And it's Route 22 all over again. Stick your thumb out, try to look like somebody's friend. Look strong at the man, but he's wild for the girl, but puzzled at the rest of the world. For he is this world's constant orphan, traveling out his long time, living on apples and orchards, dying from grapes on the vine. Living on apples and orchards, dying from grapes on the vine.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, man. On behalf of all of us here at Hickoryfest, the staff, the incredible volunteers, the Grimm family, and all these amazing musicians, thank you for being here this special night. And I've got to be honest, I have played on this stage so many times. Every festival that's been here since 1989, Canyon Country right through. I've been on the stage for every single one. And I can tell you the truth, I've never been more honored than to be on this stage tonight, because tonight is the night. And I hope Frank doesn't mind me talking about him a little bit, but when Frank first told me about this, is you've already gathered this evening is for Sue. And he said, you know, I want Saturday night to be all about Sue. I'm like, well, yeah, of course. Of course you do, man. It makes sense. We all do. Well, yeah, but I want just all bands that know Sue, that love Sue, that played with Sue, to be here tonight. And I said, well, yeah, exactly. And he goes, and I want it to be, you know, somber. And I'm like, okay, now wait a minute. Okay. Let's back that up a little bit. Okay, we're going to have an evening dedicated to Sue. we're going to have all bands that knew Sue and loved Sue and played with Sue. But I said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate Sue through music, because that's what we do, and that's exactly what she would want. And we're going to do, like I said, all songs that we played with Sue. And I have a special guest somewhere. Here she comes. And we're going to bring up some different people. And you talk about someone who was inspired by Sue, and I had a bit of an awakening. I sent Megan. She graciously offered to play some songs with me, and I was so honored. And I sent her some of our tunes to learn and listen to, and I sent her the Polaris CD, and I did the math, and I'm like, wow, she was like 4 years old when I recorded this. But let me tell you what, she's about the age now that I was when I started to play guitar, and to see what she is right now at this age is just amazing. And she was telling me how she came to these festivals so many times, saw us up here with Vassar, and Vassar signed her fiddle, and I'm telling you, she's just one more living piece of that love and that legacy that Sue left behind. So she offered to do this tune with us. It's an old Hickory Project tune. We dusted this one off. I haven't done it for a while. It's called My Sweet Ellie Mae.
On my way to Reno, my way to Santa Fe, and that's where I first saw beauty, and her name was Ellie Mae. Her hair was long and golden, and her eyes were bluish gray. Her heart was filled with laughter, that's my sweet Ellie.
Seen the last of her. She's coming back up tonight.
Thank you. It's a real honor to be up here. Thank you.
So, wow, I got so much to say, and I will try not to say it all. It's actually been like such an emotional day for me, and I did really well until sometimes whenever I hear Tom playing that fiddle, that's about the only thing right now that puts me over the edge, and he's going to come up here and play with us at some point. But right now we're gonna do a little trilogy of tunes. Now, after I was with Hickory Project, we had a little thing going called the Sue Cunningham Band. She was busy doing so many cool projects, and this was one she did with Verlin. And it was interesting because we started doing this song before it was even turned into a story. It was just the song, Lorena. That's where it started. And I was asking Verlin, and Frank was asking Verlin, man, do you mind if he does some of these tunes? And this was a little medley that we used to do, a trilogy as it were, from Find Your Angel CD. If you don't mind, I'll have you put in Sue's fiddle part for me. I'm just going to do kind of bare bones. It's called Lorena. 1, 2.
On the Mississippi, she's been there all her life. Childhood days have changed to a riverman's young wife. Rocking her own babies with a lullaby so sweet. In the early evening stillness, magnolia on the breeze. Sing soft and low, Lorena. Let your long and everybody knows of her, but nobody knows her well. See, that's where she takes her comfort now. Many a man's embrace. We sit down at the mirror and take off the paper powder, so the takes us right for place. Sing soft and low. Let your tears come down. take us when it blows. Your angel is the only one who knows. Take us when it blows. Your angel is the only one who knows. Through the ashes, know the rose will grow when danger passes. No peace of mind until you find your angel.
She was sitting on my shoulder on that one.
Yes, the war is over. I
Thank you, Frank, for those beautiful, beautiful, beautiful songs. And as you can imagine, one of the biggest thrills for us back in Hickory Project were the times that we got to, I had to own it for you, brother, were the times that we got to play with Vassar Clemens. And I actually had a thought the other day, and well, you can imagine if it was a thrill for me, what kind of a thrill that was for Sue. We got to play with him quite a few times, and I think we actually played the very, very last show that he did up in Jamestown. It was probably the last show of his life. And I did notice something, because Vassar was one of the most gracious, beautiful, I mean, when you get beyond what a fiddle player, what a gracious human being and beautiful man he was. And then a couple years later, I meet Verlin. Same thing, this humble, kind, humble, sweet man. And I'm like, you know, I see a pattern here. Sue was drawn to those kind of musicians, and I think likewise those kind of musicians were drawn to Sue. So we would like to do one that was always one of my favorites to do with, I mean, you can say you got to play this with Vassar. It's like, yeah, that was fun. Called the Hobo Song. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sleep out.
Dan Shipe.
Thank you. Real quick, I got to introduce these guys because this is actually literally the only time I've seen them all together this is the whole weekend. So it's a testament. I told somebody I walked 12 miles just between here and the parking lot looking for them. But yeah. Over here, I've been watching this guy play since he was a young man, and I never got the joy of playing with him until I became part of the Sue Cunningham band, and Noah became part of the Sue Cunningham band, and you see him ripping it up with the grass stained jeans. He's just such a wonderful player, so intuitive, and wonderful guy, and marriage suits you well, dude, I'm telling you. No deal. This guy here, he rocks more than I can tell you. He's from Florida, and I'd never even played with him till yesterday. So, what a wonderful bass player, wonderful guy. He's been so serious about learning what we're doing, and man, he picked it up so fast. And I cannot thank you enough for doing that, Jeff Adkins. And I think you might know the guy on the fiddle over there. I kind of, like I said, I've really been pretty good keeping it together until I heard that fiddle play. And wonderful fiddle player. And I don't know what else to say. He's family. I'm so glad you're back. Tom Cunningham. And this guy here, when I first heard that Billy Gilmore was going to be in Hickory Project, yeah, that guy. This was quite a while ago. I said something to Sue. I'm like, because I'd heard him play. I said, so does that mean I'm out of a job? And she gave me this funny look, and she goes, no, Danny. We just want to kick it up a notch. Well, let me tell you, how about kicking up maybe 20 notches when Billy Gilmore gets on stage? It is always a joy and an honor to play with this guy over here. I really thank you, Billy, for being here. Billy Gilmore, that guy.
Hickoryfest!
Here's one we used to do in the Hickory Project called the Teaser. Well, no, this is for Brian. Sorry, pizza guy. For you, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I call this my home. I've touched the golden morning in the harbor towns I've roamed, but the winds of time are waiting for their dues outside the door. They know I've cheated death one time before. It was early Friday morning in the winter we set sail. Freddie Thorne and Myra legs hard against the rail. In the fickle winds of January, smooth against the bow. It seems that I could almost feel them now. But there's no one left on the teams now. No ragged sails trapped from harbor gates. There's only me who has lived to tell our spirit haunts these waters close of day. We're proud upon the teachers of her name and of her grace. I was 20 years her captain, and old Thorny was my mate. Lennox was a family man who learned to sail before. 5 children and a wife he left ashore. Brown's Bank was the first place that's who touched the sea. Looking from the wheelhouse, I saw Lennox smile at me. Then the wings cut loose straight from hell they must have came. I heard Lennox screaming out the rain. But there's no one left on the teams now. No ragged sails trapped the harbor gate. There's only me who is lived to tell our spirit haunts these waters close of day. So it's hard for me to say a whole lot. Oh, there she is. She came so fast. All I can say, really, I don't want to get too much into my whole background with Sue. All I know is that she not only took me on one of the most incredible musical rides of my life, but she also became one of the most amazing friends for my wife and I. And that far exceeded whatever music we ever played together. The music was just a bonus, because what can you really say when you have a friend like that? Like Verlin said, I was one of those people who was so blessed to have her in my life. We first started playing together in 1999, and it was one of the most amazing and joyous and beautiful experiences of my whole life. And I said she took me places musically that I don't think I even deserved to go, but she took me for the ride, and I love her and I miss her. And tonight is all about her. And this is one that we used to do, and I think you might have heard this before. And if you know the words, you can help us.
Sun, it would shine as I walking down the street, not feeling fine. Saw two old men with a bottle between them. This is a song that I heard them singing. Lord, preserve us and protect us. We've been drinking whiskey for breakfast. Help us out. We'll stop by the steps where they were sitting, and I couldn't believe how drunk they were getting. Hey, old man, you've been drinking long enough to start singing this song. Lord, preserve us and protect us. We've been drinking whiskey for breakfast.
festival is just amazing. And we're here in very large part because of Sue. And we're here to celebrate. And you can remember and you can reflect and smile. And for those of you that knew her, think about her, smile, remember all those times that you saw her on stage, you talked to her, shook her hand. And if you didn't know her, if you're paying even a little bit of attention
time for Dan Shipe.
Well, do you think Sue would be happy about that tribute to her? I'd say well done. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.